Hello everybody, you're welcome back to the channel. I'm your girl Joanna Mimi. God bless you as you stay tuned. How are you doing today? Oh, better is not good enough. The best is yet to come. Before Prophet TB Joshua died, he called his best of all disciples. That's Apostle John G. He said before that when it comes to prayer, Apostle John G is the best. When it comes to humility, he is the best. When it comes to fasting, he topped the league. When it comes to being friendly with others, he's to top the league. So before he died, he called the servant of God and said to him, I am praying for you and I'm going to invite you to Lagos. I've seen the powerful work you are doing and may you continue with God's work. Don't do which you did not see me do. Follow my footsteps and you are going to succeed in whatsoever by the special grace of God. He said in that call, do not do things because you want people to appreciate you. Lean only on Christ Jesus because he is the only one that can lift you up. From the call, he finally invited Apostle John Chi and Mama Esther John Chi to Lagos. I can say that was the last supper they had for him to be called to glory. Look at Apostle John Chi today. He is sailing around the world because he was humble and he decided to look at even wise man Daniel, Prophet Harry, man of God Christopher. They are doing well, and a host of other disciples of Prophet TB Joshua. They are doing just so well because they allowed themselves to be God, to go through the processing. See, Prophet TB Joshua always says something that in the University of God, you can't skip a class. You start and you grow. You were a child. You could not live from a breastfeeding child to an adult going to school. No. You have to start from breast milk to fruit, from fruit to start drinking, eating fruit, and the rest. And that is how you grow from nursery to primary, from primary to secondary, from secondary to university, and from university you start facing life. And if you were well grounded, that is how life after the university is going to face you. And your success will show from where you are coming from. The other disciples were humble, and that made them grow to the level where they are now. Look at the people that came up with the allegation against Prophet TB Joshua. And look at those that humbled themselves to go through the processing, as I will call it. You will know the difference, and nothing will tell you that they were not humble during the processing. They were never humble. And they'll come to say, oh, until people are even listening to them. The world is just so wicked. The world is just so wicked. If you have been a follower of Prophet TB Joshua, you know the number of lives he has touched, the love he showed. Remember, the Bible makes us to understand love is the greatest gift of the Spirit. I mean, love. Love that stands beyond colors, nations, continents. Love that stood the test of time and it is still standing. We could not talk about that love. Let's assume that he did all those things he was accused of. But the love he showed to humanity, he has shown to humanity, stand the test of time. It is enough for us to talk about it. You can never see an evil person that is so kind or that loves humanity, that takes the less privileged as his best friend, like Prophet TB Joshua. The love he showed is linked to that of Jesus Christ to humanity. But we still go ahead to talk against this Father. What is wrong with us human beings? Let me tell you something I've learned from Prophet TB Joshua. That's senior Prophet TB Joshua, grandfather Prophet TB Joshua, is to stay focused. Because when you are focused, distraction will be things of the past. Because all the bullying, all the knives, all the stoning here and there, when it meets someone who is focused, it goes back. It will come, the stab on the back will go back. The knife will turn back to the person that stabbed. The stone will go back to the person that shot it. Focus. When you give attention to devil, he will mess you. If you give, little attention to the devil is going to mess you up. You know, why haven't we asked ourselves the reason why Prophet TB Joshua didn't have friend or live a kind of private life? Private in the sense that he himself used to say it. You cannot see him go to this party or go there, or showcase some kind of things, earthly things. That's because he was just so focused. You see him, he was a kind of person that president gets advice from him. But he didn't showcase that. Some of us nowadays, maybe a president, uncle's child, a brother greet us. The whole social media will know about it. Or both of our children are like this, are like this. It is even when the man of God died before some of the followers knew about his children. Why am I saying all these things? It's a lesson for us to learn how to be patient, focus, and above all, love. Yes. I'll keep saying that the legacy of Prophet TB Joshua lives on. If you doubt that, look at his disciples all over the world. Look at our own from Cameroon, Apostle John G. Last time I made a video, he went to how he is following the footsteps of the Father by he started he started a program, Human Land Africa, after he left US, UK. Yes, he is moving around Africa for a crusade that heal my land. So last week he was in Tanzania, and that is how he is moving around and touching lives. And not only touching lives, touching continents, touching nations, and touching the world. And God is using him to touch those who are hunger for him. And others will still criticize. See, guys, there's something, the main purpose of this video is to make us understand that the grace you don't appreciate can never work for you. Mind the way you talk against men of God. Or mind the way you talk against people. You can be talking against him, that he will be that helper that God has sent to touch your life. But you don't know. And the grace you don't appreciate can never work for you. We have seen miracles. I grew up as a little child watching Prophet TB Joshua. And I've learned a lot. I became born again just watching Emmanuel TV. He didn't give me anything. I don't even know him in person. I was still planning to visit synagogue before he passed on to glory. Thank God, before passing on, he sent his representative who is his humble son, Apostle John G, to Cameroon. And being a very nice father, a good father, an example of a mentor, as I saw. When Apostle John G became an apostle, he didn't stop being a father over his life. Mama Evelyn Joshua didn't stop being a mother over his life. And that is why I will keep on appreciating the grace in the Synagogue Church of All Nations, with the mission changing life, changing nation, and changing the world. That is a mission that actually came from God, and we have seen it come to manifest. There's no continent in the world that Prophet Joshua didn't go, or didn't stretch out the hand of love. There's no part that he didn't touch. What are we saying? Can we stop all this? Can we stop all these talks up and down? He is this, his dad, he was this, he was that, he was that. His legacy lives on. Look at his disciples. Thank you for watching. I remain your humble girl, Joara Mimi. God bless you as you keep on staying tuned. Please, if you come across my channel for the first time, do not hesitate to subscribe. Hope you learned something from this, because the main purpose is for us to do what? To learn. To learn. Life is worth living, but we need some principles. We need to learn from our fathers in order to live the way it ought to be lived. That's why I always bring in gospel-related content surrounding Senior Prophet TB Joshua and his servants, because there are a lot the world is still to know or learn about him. Thank you so much. See you in our subsequent video. Bye-bye.